Well, I'd like to thank everyone in advance for taking your time to watch this video. And it's the first one, so I'm sure there'll be some glitches and audio and video elements that aren't quite right, but hopefully y'all get it all figured out. We're going to start off by opening up Corel, and we're going to open up that cell phone stand folder. And what we're going to be looking at here is our scaling is set 1:1, and we notice that it's pretty small. And if we take a look at that, we'll see that we're only talking about 2 inches by not even 3.5 inches. The problem is going to lie in getting this living hinge to work, and as we see here, we're only talking if we take a look-see up here, we're only talking about 0.02 inches. That's going to give us a pretty bad gap, and if we look here on the sample cut, it's pretty close, and that hinge is going to break pretty quickly. So what we're going to do is we're going to change our scaling. We're going to change this to about 1.75. Ideally, what I want to end up getting to is about 6 inches in height. Now, I know there's easier ways to do this, and we'll explain some of them on other videos, but I'm going to explain why I'm doing it this way and not just going right up in and locking the aspect ratios and doing it that way. Now we see we're up to 0.035 inches on that gap, and we do a test cut on that, and now we're going to see we have a much more solid, livable working hinge here for this project. And all I did was change my scaling from 1:1 to a 1.75:1. Made everything bigger. So now if we look at the overall size, we're at 3.7 by 5.8. Now we're going to close it. I'm going to reopen it. I'm going to change the scaling one more time. Like I said, I want to ultimately get this to about 6 inches in height. So we'll try 1.8. And that's going to give us 6.07 inches in height. So that's about where I want to be. And we don't need this little artifact down here, so we're going to get rid of that. And now we look at it, and our height is going to be slightly bigger from 0.035 to 0.036. And we're going to select all that now, and we're going to port it into RDWorks. Again, in my next video I'll show why I'm going with the ratio on the startup, but for now I'll get into using the other ratio tabs later on. So now we show this as cutting it out, and I've sped this video up a bit to save some time, and the laser machine is cutting on that living hinge on the bottom part of the cell phone holder. And now we're getting closer to the finish of the project as far as the cutting out process of it. There's just a little bit more to do on the living hinge on the bottom, and the stand part of it is still got some cutting to be done on it, the notches, and it'll be all set to go here pretty quickly. And once it's all set and done, we end up with a finished project that looks similar to this here. And that is the complete cutout of the cell phone holder after it's been resized. Now I got to do some work on my graphics part and get it centered on that right tab there a little bit better, but my wife likes sunflowers, so we'll stick with that. And the cell phone holder holds the cell phone rather nicely, and it's a pretty good project, and you can sell it for 10 bucks or 5 bucks and 10 bucks with graphics on it, however you see fit. A small little money maker, quick and easy. And again, I'd like to thank you for watching. Please leave any comments, and on my next video I'll show you how to make the notches, so on your 3D items there you can make them notches fit to the thickness of your material. Thanks for watching.